We welcome you to Lambeau Field, one of the most iconic places in the NFL. And today we've got a big-time NFC North matchup. The leaders of the division are on the road here in a sold-out crowd in Green Bay, Wisconsin, taking on the Green Bay Packers, who have lost 3 straight games and are trying to rebound. And nothing would say rebound more than a big win against one of the best teams in the NFL in the Detroit Lions. It's sure to be a good one today. It's cold, it's windy, it's that kind of football weather. And today, the Green Bay Packers, led by Jordan Love, taking on the Detroit Lions and Jared Goff right here. We're getting you set for a big-time Week 10 matchup here on ASC. And here we go. Jack Fox will kick us off. We're underway in Lambeau. Here is Nixon to return this from the end zone. He will take it just shy of the 25-yard line. And out comes Jordan Love. It's been a slow start to the season, but you kind of feel like this could be the game where it can either come crashing down or get back on the right track. And you can see Love's stats. Had one half of playing time last season. It's been decent this year, but you can tell a lot of rookie mistakes for the young quarterback. We'll see what he has here today. So here we go. They start from the 23. Love already changing the play at the line to throw. Love to the right, fires, intercepted! And not the kind of way you wanted to start this game. And down goes Melifonwu. Big time interception. The Lions have 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. And yet again, another game where the first play is an interception. And now Jared Goff will come out. His team, 7-1, one of the best in the NFL. He's had a great season, better than last season. And we'll see what the Lions can do, looking for the 8th win to try and go 8-1 early. So now a 2nd and 10 after the 1-yard run by Montgomery. Goff to throw with time, fires, intercepted! And the Packers get it right back. It's Nixon. And the Lions had a perfect opportunity to start off with 7 free points, but Nixon gives the salute and the ball right back to the Packers. Goff was looking for Sam Laporta, and Nixon coming up right in front of Big 87 with the interception. What a way to start this game. 3 plays and 2 turnovers, 1 by each team. 3rd down and 11. Lions looking for a stop. Love rolls out. Jump pass, flings it, and it's caught. Jayden Reed on the catch. What a play by Jordan Love for a gain of 19. Spinning in the air, getting that away. I have not seen that out of a quarterback, and that's the playmaker ability that Jordan Love has yet to show this year. So good signs early on. Take a look at this. Out to the left. Look at that contorting and spinning to his right to fire it for Jayden Reed. What a play from Jordan Love. Moves the chains. So here is Carlson for a long field goal from 52. He nails it and gives the Packers a 3-0 advantage. They capitalize off the interception and get in 3, leading at home against the Lions. So now Goff, 3rd down and 5, with time, fading, throws, intercepted again. And this time it's Campbell, still not going down, and finally brought down by Reynolds. 2 drives, 2 interceptions by the Lions. And a team that has consistently started off slow. They are starting off on the wrong foot today. Back-to-back takeaways for the Packers defense, and Jordan Love will look to put them up by 2 possessions. So now 1st and goal, 40 seconds left. Montgomery in the backfield for the Lions. Give it to him. Montgomery, wide open lane, touchdown, Detroit. And the Lions get the first touchdown of the afternoon. Despite the 2 interceptions, 3rd time is the charm, and they punch it in with number 5. No Jahmyr Gibbs, he's out for the season. So David Montgomery has had the heavy workload, and he has lived up to the task. Takes it in early here. And now here is Michael Badgley to kick this one. He will put it up and through. 7-3. Lions up by 4 late in the first. And that will end the opening quarter 7-3. 3 turnovers and a 7-3 game. Lions up by 4. So now 3rd down and 10. We'll see if the Packers can convert. Love. No time. He's brought down. And that is McNeil, who got through there. Loss of 7. 4th down. First sack of the game, and the Lions defense gets home. McNeil just powered through the O-line, and there was nothing between him and Jordan Love. Saw the opportunity, got the sack all to himself, and forces a punt. 4th down and 5. Here's a long one from 53. Michael Badgley nails it to make it a 7-point game. Plenty of leg underneath that one. 7-point lead. And now 2nd and 7 from the 36. Play clock winding down. Goff gets it off. Scooting to his left, fires. Intercepted! The 3rd of the half, and it's Campbell with the 2nd. 3 interceptions in 1 half for Jared Goff, the most in his career. And a horrible start for the Lions. They still have the lead, but they are giving the Packers plenty of chances. That was straight to Campbell. Double coverage on Josh Reynolds. And now the Packers will look to try and tie up this ball game. So now from the 6, Packers need the 1 for a 1st down. Love fires a bullet. It is caught for the touchdown. And Green Bay has a chance to tie. Christian Watson on the receiving end. And now the Packers find the end zone for the first time today. They have 3 interceptions, and they're able to finally cash in a touchdown off one of them. Remember, they got 3 off the one they got on Goff to start the game. Nothing on the second one, but on the 3rd one, they get a touchdown to number 9. One of Love's favorite targets in the offense, along with the tight ends and Romeo Doubs. So now here's the extra point from Carlson. Crucial one, too. This can tie the game with 6 minutes to go in the half, and it will, right down the middle. Knotted up at 10 apiece. The Packers trying to upset the Lions at home. 3rd and 6. Goff rolls to the right, in pressure, throws it, intercepted again! Another one, Darnell Savage, the 4th of the half for Goff. And the Lions have not been playing well at all. And how about Darnell Savage coming down with it? And now the Packers can take the lead after their 4th interception from their defensive front. 2-minute warning here in Lambeau. Tied up at 10. So now 2nd and 2 to kick off the final 2 minutes. This one's picked! 2nd for Love of the half. This one's going the other way and wrapped up. Melifonwu, his 2nd of the game. And the Lions defense comes up big. 6th combined turnover of the half. And Goff will look to put the Lions on top going into halftime. So with all that, Badgley will give the Lions a 3-point lead despite throwing 4 interceptions in the half. A crazy first half with 6 combined turnovers, most in an NFL game in a half. And the Lions lead 13-10 in Lambeau Field. And now from the 26. Goff to throw. Looking, rolling out to the right. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be sacked. Wrapped up by Wyatt. First sack of the season. Loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Goff did not see the 2 Green Bay defenders trailing him, and he's brought down. And the Packers defense has played excellent today. Of course, 4 interceptions. Now a sack to that list. What a hit they laid on Jared Goff. Loss of 5, 2nd and long. We'll see how the Lions can do if they can find the end zone or have to take 3. The aggressive Dan Campbell going for it. 4th and 5 from the 10. Goff on the move again. He's been on the move a lot today. Flicks it. Laporta touchdown. Detroit. They cash in on the 4th down, and it's the rookie out of Iowa. And Laporta doing the shimmy shake. What a score for Sam Laporta. And on 4th and 5, the Lions are able to cash it in into the end zone and now can go up by 2 possessions. And here is the kick from Badgley. What a good way to start the second half. A long drive results in 7, 20-10, Lions on top. So here's Carlson to cut it down to a 7-point deficit. Kick is up and through, and the lead's cut to 7. The Packers able to respond offensively. Can't cash it in, but they at least cut the lead down. And back to return is Raymond. He'll take it in at the 3. Raymond on the return. He's dangerous. Zigzagging. Khalif Raymond. Open field. Khalif Raymond. They're not going to catch him. Flying his way in. Touchdown, Lions. 97 yards. What a return. And they're dancing in the end zone. And that one puts the Lions back on top by 2 possessions and their largest lead. Khalif Raymond has a punt return for a touchdown this year, now a kickoff return. And the longest kickoff return for a touchdown in his career, 97 yards. He had a 95-yarder back with the Titans in 2019. The Lions go up by 14. And this play will end the quarter. Give to Jones. Open room. Aaron Jones makes a move and gets down to the 39. And that is the end of the quarter. 27-13. Packers down by 14, looking to try and come back. 4th and 3 with 10 minutes to go. Huge decision by LaFleur in his own territory. Pitch. Dillon won't get there. Wrapped up in the backfield. And that is Campbell who got there for the Lions. A big loss on the play. Now Detroit takes over with excellent field position. Don't know why the Packers drew a pitch to the outside. The Lions have been dominant on the outside all afternoon. Big loss on the play, and they'll take over and look to try and go up even more. As out comes Goff in the offense. 3rd down and 5. Touchdown can make it a 21-point lead. Goff on the move. Has a man wide open. Flicks it to him for the touchdown. Jamison Williams. First catch of the day, and it's a touchdown for the Lions, who are pouring it on the Packers. And again, they are a second-half team. We've seen it against Jacksonville, seen it against Chicago. They're doing it against Green Bay. 13 first-half points, 21 second-half points for the Lions. And now Badgley to make it a 21-point lead, and he will. 34-13, the Lions looking to win back-to-back at Lambeau Field. The 2nd and goal for the Packers at the 1. Love going to throw, has the touchdown, and it's Luke Musgrave. 2nd score of the year for Musgrave. And now the Packers an extra point away from making a 2-possession deficit with 5 minutes left to go. A little bit late for a comeback, but it's not over yet. As Musgrave wide open there on the hook. The Lions sent everyone at Jordan Love trying to stop him. The benefit of being up by 21, you can kind of risk it on defense. So now here is the extra point for Carlson. And the Packers will have a lot of work to do, but this will certainly help. Down by 14, 34-20. Lions still leading Green Bay. 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. And they will not snap it. They'll take it to the 2-minute warning, 34-20. Time will expire, and the Detroit Lions are going to be 8-1. What a start to the season for the Lions. Their only loss in that game against the Cowboys where the referees really screwed them up. But it's the Packers who've slipped to 4-5 and have lost 4 straight games. A little bit of a learning curve here without Aaron Rodgers behind the center, but Jordan Love did pretty good today. Had 2 interceptions. Goff had 4, but it's impressive. They turned the ball over 4 times and still put up 34 points. Shows how good of a team the Lions truly are. And they take a big win on the road in Lambeau. The Lions will host the Rams next week. That's a big game for them. The Packers will go to Soldier Field and take on the Bears. And if the Lions win next week, they'll have 9 wins for the first time in Sim history. That's a huge game in the Matthew Stafford revenge game. But today, they can celebrate a 34-20 win. They hold the lead in the NFC North. And the Packers will go home 4-5 and have a lot of work to do in the latter stages of the season to try and fight back and contend for a playoff spot. So 34-20, good win for the Lions, as they have beaten the Packers in Lambeau Field 2 straight years, something you wouldn't think could happen even in the Aaron Rodgers era. Goff, 280, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, still get the job done. David Montgomery stepped up with no Jahmyr Gibbs, 112 and a touchdown. Sam Laporta, 70 and a touchdown. Jordan Love, 185, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. Monster day for Aaron Jones. Luke Musgrave and Christian Watson catching the 2 touchdowns of the day for the Packers. This is ASC signing off.